Tomorrow.
What's going on YouTube?
Washington.
This is Marty for here once again. Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy Jamar44 here once again. And this is the second video of the day. Earlier I just did my damn Real Housewives of Atlanta video. And you know what? I said I meant to say this in the Housewife video. For those of you who by chance have not seen the recent collab video that I did. I don't know how I missed that. If you guys have not seen the collab video that I did this past Saturday with the Adrian Expressions, Mr. Still Standing, The Scorpion Show, Sweet Addictions TV, The Ghetto View, C.C, Ashley Miller, like we all did this big collab video of All I Want to Know Is Why, a small series I put on my channel a couple years back that just last year I started collabing with other YouTubers on it, and it was amazing. If you haven't seen it, go check it out on my channel. It's really, really fun. Leave a comment and all that good stuff. So now that we've gotten that part out the way, we can talk about this ratchetness that was this Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Part 2 reunion. Bitch, this was something. It was something. It was something indeed. So a lot of this I'm gonna skip just because I just really can't find the fucks to give for it. So we're not gonna talk about everything. We're just gonna talk about the things that were mildly interesting to me. Okay, starting from the very beginning, because it was picking up where the other one left off, where the girls are fighting about Moniece and our whole motherhood thing, that shit. And let me tell you something. Not Moniece, but Brandy and Shonda were putting their 2 cents in, even though it wasn't warranted. They were putting their little 2 cents in about the whole situation, and Moniece has said something like, I don't want to hear what she has to say. I don't want to hear what she has to say. I can't remember if she said she called her a name or what have you, but Shonda was like, who are you talking to? I'm gonna whoop her, and she turned to her side and said, I'm gonna whoop her ass to Marla, to Moniece's mama. Now, I don't know about you, but if I have a child, okay, and even though this child may be grown, even though this child may be, a mother herself, if I have a child and some unknown, no-name bitch turns her body towards me and tells me I'm gonna whoop her ass, all I'm saying is, shit would have blacked out. You gonna tell me you gonna whoop my child's ass? I think not, bitch. I'm about to sit here. We about to go down for our 10s, bitch, on this damn bench, ho. Don't tell me you gonna whoop my child's ass. What the fuck? Wait, who? Huh? I just like, Marla, why are you still sitting down? Why aren't you in jail? For, what? Why haven't you come and whooped her ass yet? But, okay. But she decided to take the defensive approach and just kind of was separating the girl from her child. And, later on she talked about, I'm not gonna let nobody sit and get on my daughter. But you let that girl, I guess, okay. Bring it back. It would have been tacky for her as an older woman to try to take down this little young girl, but still, bitch, you tried the fuck out of that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So, in the midst of that whole debacle, okay, as they get separated and carried out from the police, not the police, but the security, why did Princess, old heavy-footed ass, stomp her ass from one side of the stage to the next, I guess, to try to attack Brandy? Did y'all not hear the stomps and the, as that bitch was running across the stage? I was like, damn, Princess, flat-footed as fuck. That's all I said. I was just like, oh, girl. And then she was like, wait, did I get there yet? No, this when they came back. So she jumped her. Then we go backstage, and Moniece is out there cussing up a storm. She said, I don't want to see nobody. She's crying. She's emotional. She said, everybody has something to say about how I you know, handle my child or whatever. And then Rich comes in, gives her a pep talk, talking about, like, you know, to stop giving up your power. Don't let them hoes get to you. You know, she's somewhere in the dressing room. She's good. Like, you're the one over here upset. Like, stop doing that. And yeah, now come give me a kiss. Give you a kiss? Did you not just embarrass me in the first part of this reunion and try to say, like, we're not together, but you was making me think that we was together, and now you want me to kiss you? I was like, huh? I mean, it's one thing for him to be there for her. It's a support, I guess, but you want me to kiss you? After that? No. And then when they finally returned from break, Moniece was like this for the rest of the reunion.
It's 10 o'clock.
Fuck you, bitch. You ruined my damn moment. Anyways, once she came back from the backstage, Moniece was like this for the rest of the reunion. Moniece, do you have anything else to say about what happened? Moniece, do you have any final words that you want to say about the season? Moniece was O-V-E-R space I-T. She was over that shit. She was already over it. And I don't blame her. I'm just like, you know what? I'm tired. Fuck you, bitch. I just had 2 no-name hoes come at me for no apparent reason. And then my damn alleged boyfriend, who I just found out isn't my boyfriend, gonna try to solicit a kiss from. Anyway, but then I keep on missing it. They came back and Princess was like, just started to ask her, like, Princess, what the fuck? What was that? What was that heavy stomping that you was doing across the damn stage? Like, what's the tea? And she was like, oh, I scared I'm scared my dog, y'all. She was like, I mean, it's, you know, I don't know what she has issue with me. I told her I can get her today, tomorrow, next week, blah, blah, blah. It's nothing. I'm just like, if I could roll my eyes harder. You want to come up? You want to be in the video? Come on. My dog's sitting up here jumping at me. What you want, Rue? Y'all see he got a haircut? I'll let you be up here with me for a little bit. But anywho, I'm just like, bitch. And then she said Brandy is, I guess, his princess friend. I don't know. I be forgetting how these relationships be working in this damn show. Now, you're gonna be up here. You can't be asleep. Rude don't be knowing what to do with himself. He just be a big ass baby getting up in my lap. But anywho, they brought in Jason Lee, child, boo-bye. I was already over it as soon as his name appeared on the screen. And what's so funny is that as soon as he came on the screen talk about something, I think, shit, what's the host's name again? Nina? Child, don't quote me on it. But as soon as she said, you know, Jason Lee, popular not YouTube, but celebrity blogger, as soon as those words registered in my brain, I was like, well known by who? And as soon as she said that, Hazel was like, boo, that nigga ain't well known. I'm like, Hazel, you read my mind. You read my mind, bitch. I was saying the same shit. Like, bitch, what? Who, by a raise of hands in the comments, who has heard of Jason Lee prior to Love and Hip Hop Hollywood? I'll wait. No, really, take your time. I'll wait. Okay, that's any hands? Any hands? Oh, okay. So, bitch, and then I think this is low-key one of my favorite parts of the episode because he said, He said he was upset because she was trying to shame him for being gay and fat and saying that he was sleeping with somebody that wasn't out. And she was like, well, you shouldn't come for me. I think she called him fat again or something like that. He was like, you know what? I didn't even want to go there. See, if I wanted to go there, I could say that you belong at the front of a Fruit Loop box. I was like, okay, we all been saying it. I'm glad somebody mentioned that shit. Are you gonna be like awake during this or no? No? Not really? You just gonna kind of... Shame, you ain't good for shit. You know that? You just laying here chilling. Well, I'll just let you sit here and chill then. Find somewhere and get comfortable. Anywho, why is it they said, do you want to apologize? And she was like, hell no, fuck his damn apology. Because first of all, he said the shit in the first place. And then when the day that it aired, which was supposed to be months later, he was giving out a Eat It Bitch t-shirts and shit. I'm like, how you gonna talk, you gonna profit, make your money at my expense, and then gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry. Bullshit. I would have taken that shit even if I was Hazel. And then here come Ray J out the fucking clear blue sky talking about some what would Jesus do or something? And then Hazel's like, motherfucker, are you Jesus? I'm not Jesus. What does that have to do? I mean, I understand what he was trying to do, but the way that Jason did it, I just didn't buy it. I didn't get any sincerity or genuinity out of it. So I believe she was right to not take that whack-ass apology. Girl, bye. Soulja Boy and his hoes. I don't care about them, so I'm not going to talk about them. I'm not going to revisit that horrific scene of that redheaded bitch throwing up in her hand. And I don't know if she said throw up at Nicki, but still the fact the bitch threw up in her hand and it immediately came in my direction. And Nicki made the whole situation funnier because she was like, girl, did you just throw up? Girl, bye. I can't even deal with you no more. I thought that shit was so funny. I love Miss Nicki, baby. She's funny. She's messy as hell, but she's still funny. Where are we at? Oh, child. Girl. Miles and Milan. I'm so glad this is the last time I have to talk about this shit. So, something about this didn't add up, okay? Because they tried to ask him about, you know, where their relationship stands now, and he went on the verge of saying like, oh, allegedly this whole time it was about him coming out to his family, to the person that he loved, which was me, allegedly. And he was supposed to tailor this information to his ex-person that he loved, allegedly. And, you know, this, that, and the fourth. I'm just like, okay, where are these little shade casting stones, you know, all coming down to? And then he said, I swore he said this. Correct me if I'm wrong. I swore he said this. But he said, on today, I planned to marry him. And then he pulled out a ring. I planned to ask him to marry me with this ring. But then he says, okay, but no, because Miles was cheating with another dude. How you gonna say you love me and this, that, and the fourth? But then he's like, but you're a fraud. You're this, that, and the fourth. And then he had his sister up there talking about some, ooh, girl, bye, this, that, and the fourth. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna say this, and I don't know if I've said this before in a previous video, but Miles, your sister has a pinhead. It's very distracting. I wish she had longer hair or something to just distract the shape of her head, but her head looks like the top of a number 2 pencil. I'm just glad I got that out because it bothered me when she was sitting up there talking, you know, shaking her head and rolling her neck and shit at Milan. I'm like, girl, if you don't get out here with your cone head looking ass. Anyways, so he pulls out the ring, puts it on the floor, is like, you're a fraud, you're this and you're that. and walks off, or did he either walk off or walk to the other side of the stage? I can't remember what he did, but he, you know, left, and then Miles kicks the ring. I'm just like, oh, okay, I guess. Ooh. And so when they come back, they start getting into it. He's like, are you mad? Are you mad? He's like, yeah, because I gave you everything and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, oh, you're just jealous. And Milan was like, bitch, you don't even have a song on iTunes. But I was like, but this bitch was filming a whole music video in the damn seasons. Oh, bless the Lord. At all times. I was like, well, I mean, Milan, you might have a song on iTunes, but who's heard it? I mean, you're slightly of a notch above. Milan's still fine, though. Fine as hell, but just at this point, I'm annoyed as hell with his ass. But you're just, this is Miles, you're here. Miles here, you here. You ain't got that much room to be talking shit, but it was kind of funny though. I did kiki a little bit. I did. And so, skipping off the rest of that bullshit that came, they want to give, you know, the final thoughts on the show. And Amber felt the need to let us know that she's fucking someone else. Okay, are you sure he's not in the closet too? I'm just saying. Just saying. Because you apparently don't have the best judgment and need to put new Duracell batteries in your gaydar. Because for you to have been in a relationship with Miles, the verse top, this whole, well, alleged relationship, and been so in love with him all this time, and you ain't have a clue? Okay, girl. And then they said they're going to leave off with Milan's song, Ready to Go, I'm to Go, Take Out to Go. I don't know. I was just like, what? And then they only played like 12 seconds, and I'm even further like, what? But either way it goes, this was an interesting reunion. I enjoyed it. And I noticed in the last frame that I don't think I noticed, but Hazel, your weave was busted and you tried me for putting that up on my screen as a close-up. But either way, but she did throw some good shade and you know, I enjoyed that. Yeah, I'm gonna go. This one keeps slumping down further and further into my lap, into a coma. Look. Look. Hey, Roo. This be him all day long. This is all he want to do. He'll come up, look at me, and try to say, I want to come up in the bed, or I want to come up in your lap, I want to come up on the table, and just do this. This is what he does. Say bye. Alright, y'all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
Like, share, subscribe.
Washington.